The patterns playing out in your relationship are a direct reflection of what's going on in your subconscious. So if you have internalized beliefs that there are no good men left, all women cheat, you're not valued for anything other than your money and what you can provide, you're not seen, you're not heard, you're not chosen, you're not loved, people are bad, etc., etc., so on and so forth, then you are right and so be it. So if you want to change anything outside of you, thanks to the power of neuroplasticity, we are able to change our subconscious mind, form new neural pathways, and then be right about something new and enjoy the so be it of what we want. So I'm going to give you 3 tips for changing your subconscious mind, forming new neural pathways, and creating or manifesting what it is that you want. Tip number 1 is to begin practicing mindfulness. And I don't just mean cognitively processing and being aware of our thoughts. Yes, that's a part of it. But in addition to being aware of our thoughts, we also want to be very aware of our feelings, and we want to be aware of the physiological sensations. What is it that we're experiencing in our body? Because it all works together to form the internal patterns that are being reflected back to us. And since our internal patterns are being reflected back to us, and if we want to change what's happening externally, we have to change the internal patterns, and we can't change what we don't see, mindfulness is very important. So incorporate things like meditation, breath work, journaling, just carving out 5-10 minutes a day, or 5-10 minutes a few times a day to check in and be like, what am I thinking? What am I feeling? What's happening in my body? What's going on in my environment? Not trying to judge things, not trying to change things, just starting to bring awareness to what's happening. Tip number 2 is to implement somatic practices to support you in processing and releasing the energy, the emotion of the limiting beliefs that you would like to see change, because that unprocessed stuff will hold you back. And it is not enough to just process cognitively. Most of the time, we also need to be incorporating the body, because your nervous system, your body holds memory, holds patterns. So incorporating mind-body work, which is what somatics is, game changing. So EFT tapping, I've already mentioned breath work, grounding exercises, body scans, mindful movement, yoga, tai chi. Find what you like, learn how to use it, implement it regularly. And tip number 3, do your affirmations. They really do work, especially when paired with tip number 1 and tip number 2. Do I statements, you statements, speak in the third person about yourself if you're feeling a little bit adventurous. Do it in front of the mirror, do it in your journal, do it in your car on the way to work. It doesn't matter so long as you are putting in the reps, because neural pathways are going to be formed through repetition, repetition, repetition.